What is it with cave raiders? Why are their maps so vague?
They say it's to prevent unauthorized raiding. Details are spread by word of mouth, but this is a little different.
Rico got this information from Ozan and Liza's letter. It'll be all right, Nanachi. Let's just trust in Rico and keep going.
Fine with me. Gotta respect the instincts of our fearless leader.
Whoa!
We're here. The Garden of the Flowers of Fortitude.
I can't believe these are all eternal fortunes!
Don't go up to the top of the hill. You'll get hit with the strings.
Okay.
It's the same place I saw before.
Hey, Ray! Is something the matter?
Oh. No, nothing. I'm catching up. Nanachi!
I heard it too. There's several of them.
Rico! At the foot of the hill, cave raiders. A few of them have collapsed. We have to, I'm going to see what's going on.
Don't get yourself caught. And remember what I told you.
Your word is law.
That's right. Now go ahead. Rico, if you see anything strange, tell me. I'll watch over the force field. The consciousnesses are in total disarray. Are they confused or something?
What's that?
Something wrong?
The thing that person's carrying. Is that...
Stop, Reg! Don't move! No way. What is he doing out here?
What's wrong, Nanachi?
That's a member of the Umbra Hands. The personal cave raider squad of the Sovereign of Dawn, Bondrewd.
Wait, for Bundrude? But isn't that you and Middy's bitter enemy?
At your feet! Turn to your right!
Are you the one responsible for that screaming? You answer me right now!
You awake them. Indeed, I am the cause of what you heard. Incidentally, this area has been designated off-limits for over 60 surface days now.
What was that?
So you entered without knowing them. Well, that's understandable.
Is this the...
Oh, wow. It's the Blaze Reap.
Do not drop it again.
How did you...
Allow me to reiterate, this area is off-limits. Tell the furry one and your other friend as well.
But how did you...
Reg, don't say any more than you have to. That bastard! We've been under his surveillance. I wonder how long he's been watching us.
Nanachi, what is it? Are you all right? I'm gonna try and find out what he's up to.
No, wait, that's
Leave
not...
it to me. I've got this.
Any enemy of yours is an enemy of mine.
Look, we will decide what we're doing just as soon as I see what it is you're up to!
Follow me.
That's an insect. It looks just like a leaf. Wait, this is a...
Rico, what are you looking for?
Oh! Nanachi, look here!
Be careful in the flower fields of the 6th layer. If you spot one of these guys among the leaves, you've found their nest. They disguise themselves as flowers of fortitude.
Then they attack and implant their larvae inside organisms that come near them.
They were discovered just recently. The larvae had already managed to enter the head and find the perfect living meal for themselves. Down here, innumerable primeval creatures have been unwittingly turned into living food sources.
So that's why this is off limits.
They've created a massive nest within that mound. The insect's predatory adult form is spread throughout the flower garden, hibernating and waiting for the signal.
The signal? It went in his mouth!
They feed some of themselves to the victims in order to make the living food sources last longer. I've already collected a specimen from one of their abdomens. It was then that he let out a scream. Well, a reflexive response. That would be what you heard. These creatures, which are called amaranthine deceptors, came from the 6th layer and essentially should not be here. The sheer number of them has proved unmanageable.
So your boss, what's he doing about it?
The person you speak of is not currently present. The method for straddling layers is prone to difficulties. That would be the signal. We must move quickly.
What are you talking about?
Burning agents have been dispersed in key areas around the region.
Wait! What the hell are you doing? Aren't there still cave raiders alive in there?
The adult insects are entering their active period. You must know there's no saving them.
That can't be. Oh, come on! There must be something we can do! Rex!
Do what exactly?
Don't say such ridiculous things. I can't protect Rico all on my own. Get back here.
Nothing, I guess. I suppose I can't do anything.
Return to your friends. The Sovereign of Dawn has been eagerly awaiting the arrival of all 3 of you.
As for what a decent person would do, or what my pride as a cave raider compels, I have no need for such concerns. I can't lose sight of what I must protect. I cannot forget why I'm here!
You're going for any orifice they can find! We're even out of their territory, pesky little things.
Look, Ray's coming!
Are you two okay? Did you get hurt?
You're drenched in bug juice, you know.
Besides all the bugs, the fire is consuming all the air. Let's hurry and get out of here. Nanachi, I'm sorry. Things went bad before I could figure out how we're being watched.
Don't worry about it. No way you could have seen this coming. This is terrible.
The field of flowers that Mom loved. It's burning away.
The Sovereign of Dawn has been eagerly awaiting the arrival of all 3 of you.
This is not good. Now he's got these 2 in his sights as well.
As for what lies at the end of this journey, they still do not know. And as for what lies on the path ahead, still, they do not know. Right now, there is but one thing of which they are certain. That, in the depths of this chasm, someone is waiting. And no matter who that may be, they must push forward. For unless they pass through the deepest shadows of darkness, the dawn shall never come.
I came from the lowest part of the depth's 5th layer, a place known as Edo Front. Bondrud's miniature garden is the last place where a person can return still human. It is also where White Whistles descend for their last dives, and the only entrance to the 6th layer. Although, I seriously doubt Bondrud will allow us to simply pass through. We cannot avoid an encounter with him, so keep your guard up.
I had a feeling you'd swell up where you got bitten.
I told you it's not really a problem, okay?
What the heck was that?
One of the water supports must have collapsed. Looks like a new path is formed. Be very careful.
It's not gonna crumble out from under us, is it?
Don't worry. It might only be frost, but these water supports are crystallized. A little jumping around won't hurt them.
So, I don't see any living creatures around. I take it that there's no life in this area?
Let me see. Ah! Hamashirama!
Is that thing edible?
Yeah, it says that it's not poisonous.
Seems like there's twice as much slime as flesh.
If you overdo it, it'll start to get tough. It's supposed to taste best when it's raw.
Honestly, this is gonna take some courage. Freaking out isn't gonna help. Hey, it's sweet.
It has really good flavor! You can't judge it based on looks alone, huh?
Check it out, Rico. What a wonderful sight that is.
Hey, Nanachi, you think we should make the other one into a stew?
You mean it? Rico, could you maybe teach me how to make it this time?
Why don't we cook it together?
quite enthusiastic about being taught.
I'm the industrious type, you know? I'm not satisfied with being on the same level as you. And well, Mitty, all she ate in the Abyss were just dry and tasteless food bars. So that's why. I've got to be able to prepare some tasty food, so that if I am ever able to see Mitty again, I might get to feed her something that's good. I feel bad that we weren't able to eat this kind of stuff together. Stuff that tastes good, I mean.
Nanachi! You're such a good person!
Hey, don't take advantage of the situation, you know? I need my space! Get off me! Yeah, I know it's just some silly wishful thinking. I don't actually expect I'll get to see her again.
Don't say stuff like that!
He's right. It's way too early for any of us to give up. I mean, this is the Abyss after all. I bet we'll find a way to see Mitty again. And figure out the reason for the curse of the Abyss. And understand the secrets of the hollows and the relics. The answers are waiting for us. They're down there waiting at the Netherworld's bottom.
Oh, is that right? Considering we don't even know what it actually looks like, you sure do seem confident, Rico.
Of course I am. It is where Red comes from after all. I'm sure it's a wonderful place. Come on, you two, let's go. Now move your butts.
Dang it. This is the adventure to the bottom. I mean, it's exactly what I've always wanted. Dang it. This is actually really fun. Dang it.
Look at that building. It's slowly rotating. How's it doing that?
Nanachi, you alright?
Yeah, I was just keeping an eye on the force field. See that? There's a part that isn't moving. Unless you use a boat, that's the only entrance. We'll be in clear view. So, no matter what happens, we have to stay alert and keep going. This place makes use of the ruins of what was once a ritual site thousands of years ago. You see that tower in the middle? That's for taking one's last dive. It's how one gets to the 6th layer.
Oh, so that's it. A ritual site is a place where people pray, right? I wonder if the ancient people who lived here also saw everything below this point as special. Oh, they all look about the same size as me. Okay, just need to be confident.
So, what should we do now?
We have no idea how much these people know about us. Try not to speak carelessly. Instead, get them to do the talking. Information is power. No matter what they say, there's no need to get scared. But don't miss anything.
Understood. Do you know who that is?
I don't.
Are you the guest here to see Papa? You're pretty small, aren't you?
Papa?
Let's go.
You did pretty well to make it here, even though you're just kids. Hey! Excuse me! How did you guys get down here? Tell me!
We used crystallized water supports.
You're kidding! You actually crossed over the supports? They're dangerous!
Information is power.
You must be crazy. I mean, you never know when one of those things will collapse. I can tell if you're lying, you know. I've seen them before. So how'd you really get here? You gonna say something or what? Are you mad because I said you're lying? So, the silent treatment, huh? Oh, do you like my hat? Want to touch it?
Why is she being so casual? Come on, help me out here.
What's the deal? Talk to me! Our names! We'll start there! My name's Prushka, and who are you guys?
I'm Reg.
And you? Name's Rico. What about you? You sure are fluffy and cute, aren't you? Are those ears real? You talk?
Yeah.
Oh! Papa!
Hello there, everyone. How nice of you to come. Nanachi, I'm glad to see you're well. That hat suits you nicely. Oh, that's right. The other day your friend's flesh lamp flickered out. Congratulations, Nanachi. She has finally been set free.
Hey, it was you, wasn't it? You tortured Nanachi and Mitty, didn't you?
Bondrewd, right now I don't feel like getting into it. All we want is to keep going down into the abyss. Will you let us pass through?
Certainly, I don't mind in the least. However, the altar for taking one's last dive is activated by a white whistle. And I'm sure you're aware, a white whistle may only be used by its original owner. This was made out of a relic called Your Worth, the life-reverberating stone. Even for a parent and child, the correct timber won't be produced if the life insignias differ.
Rico, is that true?
That's what Hobbo told me. And Ozen did too.
That type of whistle can only be used by its original owner.
That white whistle acts as a sort of key. You kids won't be able to do anything with it, though.
I thought if I just went, it would all work out somehow. We've been through so much, and I thought we could work something out. Hey, Papa, is that girl also a White Whistle's kid?
That's correct, Prushka. You think you can try to get along with her?